I guess I'm going to be thinking about how can I implicate pain with my questions. I always think about questions you're asking the customer. I think in our industry, we think about discovery questions or questions as being a means to extract information, which is obviously important. We want to understand what's going on in the customer's business. But for me, as important or as big an opportunity if we're asking a question is not just to extract the information, but is to walk that customer into that moment of uncomfortable truth where they have to kind of live the pain that they might be experiencing in their business. So it kind of increases the urgency in their heart. And so I would be asking questions. If it's a CRO, I'm assuming that the question is about me selling our services. I'd ask questions around things that I think are pain points for our customers, which is going to be around forecast accuracy. If it's timely, I might, if I know, I'd probably look to understand what the company's financial year is prior to my call. And so if it was leading up to a quarter end, I'll ask a question about how confident they feel about their forecast. If it's just after a quarter end, obviously I'll ask them how accurate their forecast was, how many deals slipped, do they think those deals will still close, trying to get to the point of basically, whether it's just a case of the process isn't being managed well, or we're just, they don't have any idea what's going on. So those are the kinds of questions I ask. So, around confidence, I'd ask a question that I think is quite strong at the moment, as we're sort of in this sort of time of efficient growth, would be around efficiency around salespeople. So I'd be thinking about productivity. I'd be thinking about making sure sales reps are spending their time on the right opportunities. I'd be talking about ramp times. So those are the kinds of questions I'll be asking, but I'm not a massive fan, I think people know this, I'm not a massive fan of like the canned questions of like, okay, I've got through, I'm gonna do my pattern disrupt, and now I'm gonna ask question number one. I would like to go into a conversation with a point of view that's based on research I've done, experience I have working with similar peers. So it's going to be very particular to the person that I'm trying to talk to.